The Rape of the Lock, Canto 2, Summary. Belinda sails on the Thames. In all her beauty and glory, Belinda sailed on the river Thames in a well-varnished barge. She looked even more beautiful and bright than the early morning sun. A number of beautiful ladies and handsome young men surrounded her. She was the center of all eyes. Her eyes were quick and bright, revealing an active mind. She smiled at all her lover equally without favoring anyone in particular. She rejected the advances of the lovers, but did it so tactfully that none of them took offense. Her charming locks. Everything about her was gay and charming, but the most charming of all were the two locks of hair, which hung gracefully on her neck, and which created havoc in the ranks of her lovers. A baron, who was also in the company, was specially charmed by these locks and desired to possess them. His name was Lord Peter. He determined to have them either by force or by some trick. He knew that all is fair in love and war. Lord Peter's prayers. To achieve success in his aims, he had worshipped and prayed to the god of love early in the morning. He had built for him a suitable altar of 12 vast French romances and burned the letter of his previous beloveds, as well as the love tokens given by them as offering to the god of love. He prayed that he should get the lock and possess it for a long time. But only the first half of his prayer was granted. The other half did not reach heaven, as it was dispersed by a gust of wind. Ariel arranges for her safety. Presently, Belinda felt safe. She smiled, and her smile cheered the hearts of lovers. The sylph Ariel, on the contrary, was much worried about her safety. He called all his fellow sylphs, whose chief he was, and asked them to watch over Belinda carefully that day and protect her from harm as some danger threatened her. He asked some of them to guard her watch, her earring, and her fan, while to 50 of them he assigned the most important duty of looking about her petticoat. No doubt it was stiff with hoops and armed with ribs of whale, but even then 7 whole shield often failed to protect female chastity. He therefore asked them to take the special care of this charge. Ariel warning. Further, he warned the sylph that if any one of them neglected his duty, he would be severely punished. Either he would be imprisoned in some vial, or his wing would be clogged with gum, or his body would be contracted by the use of alum stipetics. The offender may be awarded even a severe punishment. He may be tortured like Ixion by being tied to the wheel of a chocolate machine. As soon as Ariel finished speaking, the sylph came down and surrounded Belinda. They took up the various duties assigned to them and waited tremblingly for the approaching event.